What's going on, y'all? This your girl, Queen C, and welcome to Let's Talk Queens. Just a quick video today. I just want to say congratulations to parents and to all the high school and college graduates. Not taking nothing from the little ones that's graduating as well from daycare, kindergarten, fifth grade, eighth grade, but this is a big accomplishment to be graduating from high school and graduating from college. I just want to say salute to you parents. Look, this is not just a moment for your children that's graduating, but this is also a moment for you to congratulate yourself on the awesomeness that you did. It's because of you that your child has accomplished this milestone. It is because of you and the way that you parent that child to reach the goals that they set for themselves. It is because of you, your endless nights of prayers, your days of working hard, trying to make sure that they had everything that they need and that you was there every chance you could be to support them in their decision making. So parents, salute to you. This is your moment as well. Enjoy it. Live in the moment and just love on these kids and just let them know how much you appreciate everything that they had accomplished. And also to you students, you kids, let your parents know how much you appreciate them for just being the parent that they are to you and everything that they have done for you to accomplish what you have accomplished. This is a moment of celebration. This is a moment of just living in this moment and just enjoying it. I am so proud of both of my kids. My daughter graduated from college 2 weeks ago with the BSN degree and stuff. She is a nurse. Yeah, she's just waiting to take her tests and she already has a job lined up. My son is graduating from high school next Saturday. He has a full scholarship to school. Also, he had won a local scholarship here in town from a local business. So I'm so proud of my kids, and I'm so proud of all of my friends whose kids are graduating as well. I mean, these kids are walking across the stage with honors. Some of us parents didn't even walk across the stage with honors. So to see kids walk across the stage with honor, to see my daughter walk across the stage with honors from out of college, man, it is amazing. So parents, as I say, give yourself a round of applause because it's you. It's all because of you and the hard work and the motivation and everything that you have instilled into your child or into your children to get to this point, to reach this milestone. So salute to all parents. Congratulations to all the beautiful graduates. This is just the beginning of an amazing journey of your life. Don't take it for granted, but celebrate. But get ready for the next step in your life because trust me, it's going to be awesome. Long as you keep God first, treat yourself right, treat others right as well. Be compassionate about everything that you do and that you believe in, and never give up on yourself because us as your parents, we're never going to give up on you either. We are your biggest cheerleader, and don't you ever forget it. So salute again. This your girl, Queen C. Check me out every third Wednesday on SW Live, but you can check me out every day at Queen's Movement on YouTube, IG, and Facebook. Go over there, like, share, and subscribe. We always about motivation, traveling, jokes, and just having a daily conversation on just different things that's going on in the world, that's going on in my life, that may be going on in your life as well. So this your girl, Queen C. Have a beautiful and wonderful Wednesday. Congratulations again, parents. You did the darn thing. This your girl, Queen C. Peace.
Hello, we back. Hey, cause I ain't got time for the shit.
There you go.
I don't know when.
Sorry, y'all. It did it on its own when I played that video. I was supposed to hit it to undo it. Just get off again. What's wrong with y'all today? Y'all see how we just being real. Hold on, let me just remind the world because I was about to say, you see how my kids acting, but this is how they act. So. All right. Thank y'all for being patient. We don't went from my audio views to down because my voice wasn't, my mic wasn't working. Or it was working, but it was muted. That's what it was. Okay, so we're about to jump into the show. Thank you, Queen. All that good stuff I said about Queen in her segment, and y'all didn't even hear me, but I'm going to repeat myself, not verbatim. That was a really good topic. She went through a lot of different emotions from the parental side, and we do appreciate her for coming in, giving us that the salute to the parents, because a lot of kids don't have backup. A lot of children don't have anybody in their life to help them get through any of the segments they're going through in their life. So thank you, Queen. Thank you for giving us that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful piece. And congrats to all the graduates. Woo! Because y'all didn't hear us. And congrats to all the parents. Woo! All right. We back to it now. So, as I was saying earlier, that it's a lot of different emotions and issues you go through when you start out into the new world and you're doing things differently. And some of those things include different emotions where attack you as like fear, happiness. You like going through like 12 different stages at one time sometimes. And you realize that a lot of the things you have to go through, you have to figure it out. You do have people to lean on, but a lot of these things you have to figure out on your own because this is your journey. So we're going to talk to a graduate that already graduated from high school and one that's getting ready to, and kind of see where their heads are and where their heads have been on this journey. So first thing I want to ask Jay, how important was it to know yourself while you began your journey? How important is that for you to know Jada?
I feel like it's extremely important because it's like when you're in high school, it's kind of like you still find yourself, you get to know yourself. But once you walk across that stage, it's like a totally different life. It's like, what's next? And if you don't know yourself and know what you want to do and love yourself, then it's hard for you to figure out your career path, or like what's in the future for you. So I feel like it's very important to know yourself because it'll help in the long run instead of trying to find yourself and know yourself while you've grown. It's better to kind of know it before, so you could be able to go on with life.
And knowing yourself is going to be a journey. You ain't going to have it all figured out anyway. When you walk across that stage, you got it's stages. So enough of what you need to know about yourself is important when you going into the next level of life. But you definitely have a lifetime of learning who you are. Because I, for one, I had to know that myself. Even at 31, I was like, at 31, I started liking different things than I did when I was 19, 20, 24. Like, it was a different level of progression. My mental was different. So things that I wanted to do was different. So I was learning a different phase of myself. Didn't mean I didn't know who I was. It just meant that I was adding to who I was. So we're ever changing people. We're going to always develop other strengths and weaknesses about ourselves. What you want to add to that, Eve?
Yes, to piggyback off what my mom said, I feel like when you're taking that next step to graduate, you don't really have to know everything about what's coming next in your life. Like me personally, I graduated literally in like 6 days, and I don't know what college I'm attending. I don't know exactly which school I want to go to. And I feel like being that those are big decisions, you don't always have to jump and make a decision so quickly, because you don't. Making those decisions determines like kind of the rest of your life, and that those things can be life changing. So I feel like not knowing exactly what you want to do straight out of high school does not mean that you don't know yourself.
Okay. That's another take on it too, because that's another take on it. Let me say that for one. And two, I didn't go directly into college after high school. I took me a whole semester off. I needed to breathe. January 2001 is when I started college. So, and I did get to see my friends go off to college. I was happy for them, ecstatic, but I was happy I was taking me a break. And that whole time I was on break, I was stacking, working, getting myself prepared because I knew that next semester I was going in. So it's very important to know yourself. We will say that. So I want to make sure that we remind these youth that you're going to find yourself even more, but you need to know plenty about yourself before you step out into that first journey, because you're going to be tested. You're going to be tried and tested. It's going to be people trying you on every level. And I'm not talking about just like in a negative way. You're going to have people trying to manipulate you, trying to run game on you. You're going to have people telling you that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, when you need to be using your own mind and utilizing your own strengths and weaknesses to develop or determine what you want to do and how you want to do things. If you go out there being a follower, you're going to have a lot of issues. So that's one of the particulars. Another one that says is to be aware of drift, and that means two things: laziness and ease. If you start getting out there, going into that next level, and starting to feel like you need to ease up, or you need, because if you're not ready, you're not ready. But if you go out there with the mentality that, oh, if I get out here and I'm ready to, and I need to take a break, I'm just gonna take a break and just slack up and do this. No, when you set your mind to whatever it is you're doing, you have to go forth. What do y'all think about it?
I agree, but I also feel like people need breaks. That's just me personally, because teenagers especially, people in high school, just freshmen just getting into high school, they stress themselves out so much. My teacher told me, my own personal teacher this year told me that she failed 3 classes her freshman year. She ended up getting kicked out of FSU, coming back into FSU. It took trial and error, but she still graduated. So I want people to know that you may fail a class, you may fail 5 classes, you may get kicked out of school because you didn't meet the requirement for your scholarship, but that does not mean keep going. Maybe you need to start at a community college. Maybe you need to stop.
I'm just laughing because you're so serious right now, and I know, and I can hear the seriousness in your voice, but it's like you listen up, think about this.
Yes, maybe you can start at a community college. This is not for me. I'm never gonna go. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna go, but I'm not community for me. I'm between 3 colleges. Anyways,
do you hear this, Jay?
Anyways, maybe it's okay to start at a community.
It is okay.
Go to a university. Yeah,
everybody is different from certain people.
Maybe because college is very hard, and the stress that people put on themselves because they feel like they have to pass this, and you have to pass it. Don't get me wrong, but you may not pass it the first time. So if you tell and worry yourself the first time that you don't pass it, you will never pass it because you don't even give yourself enough motivation because you're always tearing yourself down. So I feel like sometimes you need a break. So those spring breaks and summer breaks, forget about school.
Okay, so that's Erica's take. Now, I'm gonna ask Jada what her take is, but I have to respond to Erica really quickly because that's my job. First and foremost, when you're focused on a goal, dedication is extremely important. Everybody knows that in life you need breaks, but there are times in life that you are allowed to take those breaks. Let me finish. Let me switch the lips. There are times in life when you have to take these breaks. You cannot just decide at every moment that you feel overwhelmed that you should just take a break. That's not how life works, because if that's the case, then people will be breaking all the time and shit won't be done. You understand what I'm saying? Because life is overwhelming. Now, I have accepted that you know the youth in y'all generation are going to do things a whole lot differently. We were our parents were raised to get careers. They raised us to go to college. We raising y'all to go to college, technical school, get you a job, do this, do that, and whatever you want to do and however you want to do it. We raising y'all to be entrepreneurs. We raising y'all to be business people. We raising y'all to get y'all money. We raising y'all to have y'all own choices. We doing a lot of things because we don't want y'all to be programmed into what we were programmed to do. We were programmed into surviving and making sure that things get done. You set a goal, you complete a goal. You do it. You make a list of tasks. You check off as you complete them. That's what we were raised to do. Y'all, however, create a list. It don't have no number by it. It's just a list. I get to whatever I want to do on this list when I want to do it. Not list by importance, not list by skills, not list by values, just a whole damn list. So y'all have a different comprehension when it comes to how y'all want to move. That's y'all life. As long as you get done what you need to get done. But by importance, we're going to continue. The reason why I can say that and that we make a list, this number one, we check that off, is because we know for a fact if that list don't get done, people that depend on us will not have what they're supposed to have. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you feel like it's always easy to take a break. That's why you could be an entrepreneur and set your hours and do things how you want to do. But when other people are depending on you, taking a break ain't as easy as you think it is.
Correct, and that's why also I feel don't make those responsibilities if you're not ready for it.
That's very true. And again, when those things happen and you know you have to, when you set these responsibilities and you create that lifestyle so that you are ready for it, that's not a person, when a person is doing what they have to do, they're not complaining about it, they just know that it gets hard and heavy. So that's the same thing with schooling and other things that people do when they set goals with school. You don't say that I want to go to college and set these goals and just feel like you could just take a break whenever you want to break. That ain't how it works.
I didn't say that.
No, you said take a break.
I said take a break.
But
spring break.
Those are the only two breaks you feel like you have?
Yeah, I said on the summer.
You get more breaks than that. You get a holiday break.
Yeah, I said so that's
they
why
get enough breaks. That's what I'm saying.
Take a break. Forget about school for a minute.
But you can do stuff on your weekends. But your focus still have to be on what you set your goal to be. Now let's get Jay. What's your response on the laziness and ease thing?
I believe that it's important for breaks as well. But the way I look at breaks is more as finish everything you do before you take that break. So it's not like, oh, you doing something, you on track for a goal, and then you just in the middle of the goal you take that break. I feel like me personally, that you're supposed to complete that goal or complete whatever you're supposed to be doing before the break happens. But I feel like people do need breaks though, because life do get hard, and it's okay to just sit and like relax and just.
It's never okay to sit though.
She said sit and relax. Now I ain't talking about no. I'm not talking. No, you didn't even let her finish for one. No, you're not going. You got to finish your statement. You can't be cutting people off all the time. Hush. Finish your statement, Jay.
I just feel like it's okay to sometimes sit and relax and just be okay with the accomplishments you have made. Be okay with the things that you have did. So it can give you motivation to keep going. Because sometimes when you build yourself up with so much stress and so much of what you got to do today, what you got to do tomorrow, that you forget that you did do some things in your life to make you keep going. So it's okay to sit back and relax and
relish on what you've done already and what you've completed.
So you could keep having that motivation on why you continue to work as hard as you do.
Okay. 2 good responses. You need something you need to add to that or something?
Not sit back and relax. Never chill. Life keeps going.
You chill every day.
Because I can't.
It's okay. So when people done doing what they supposed to do, it's okay to chill. When I get off from work and I come home and do what I need to do, I'm gonna sit down and relax because I earned that. That's the problem.
You don't sit down and
But you know what I mean. E. I don't always have to sit down and relax, but you know what I mean.
No, she said it's okay to sit
and chill and relish. What's wrong with sitting?
Never need to sit. Always on the go.
Okay.
She said like sit, more like just be stagnant.
No, that's not what she's saying. You didn't hear. You didn't even hear the statement. You sit right here and then hear.
I thought she mean like sit and relax, me like you can just sit for your life for a little minute. Just cause you tired, no, you gonna be broke. Bills, loud, on the bills.
Okay, so task number 3. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And I think Jada just touched on that a little bit when she said sometimes it's okay to sit back and relish on the good things that you've already accomplished. Because when you're trying to go so hard, you will overcompensate and have yourself thinking that you need to do more and you've already done enough. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know me personally, I'm a overachiever. I don't like to stop and quit. I like to keep going, and I know I'm extra hard on myself. I've been like that all my life. I'm guilty of that. However, when I'm tired, my body gonna tell me I'm tired. I need to rest, relax, and take a break. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you gotta sit and relish in the good that you've already done. Don't let yourself be your own enemy in your goal. That's a good mindset to have. Agree? Y'all think that's true? Okay.
You are the biggest motivation. You can also be your
biggest.
What's called?
What? Biggest hater, biggest critic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You definitely can. You can be real good to yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be either real good to yourself or real bad to yourself. But the best way to be is just to be. It's good to tell yourself the real, but it's also good to give yourself encouragement. Type that in right here. I need that. Don't be too perfect. Next, write and rewrite your own set of personal commandments. Whatever you demand of you, whatever you set in stone for you, whatever you said you need to do, however you want to do it, that's your commandments. And those are your affirmations, your encouragement journal, like what you write down to tell yourself, how you encourage yourself. Those are your commandments. What you demand, like when you stand in that mirror in the morning and you looking at yourself and you telling yourself what needs to be done for that day. Those are your affirmations are you commanding yourself to make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do. All right. So make sure to be in charge of your own personal commandments. What y'all think about that? Do y'all affirm yourself? Do y'all tell tell yourselves that you did a good job today, a good job for passing that test? I want to go out and have a great day. Do you tell yourself these things?
No. Not at all.
Why, Jay?
It's just I feel like it's expected. If you don't pass the test, you're gonna fail. It's just expected.
You don't think that you need to encourage yourself? So let me explain to you again why affirmations are important. I have a paper right above my mirror in the morning that I read to myself every day. In the morning, every morning, I read that to me. It is not about something that I'm just supposed to know. It's a reminder. What you telling them? It's right up there. You right in my bathroom. You going there every day. That lets you know what you pay attention to. That lets you know. That's crazy. You thought I was gonna repeat you? That's crazy. And you right in this house. You want to live here with me. I tell you, boy. So unless you know how serious your kids, I can tell you everything about this here chick, and she can tell you that she don't even see a piece of paper in the bathroom. Throw you under the bus. She started kicking Jada's foot up under the bus. Anywho, I have a paper. I have some affirmations up that I read to myself in the morning. Because sometimes, let me tell y'all something. Everybody have moments when they get up and they just be like, I don't feel like doing this today. And you know you got to keep going. So I just look up for my encouragement and I read it to myself because I need to tell myself these are the things that I need to remind myself as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, that's not to say that I don't already know what I got to do. It just means that I might need that little bit of encouragement today. So you telling yourself when you feel, because we go through this, we women have a lot of emotions, just to be perfectly honest. Women have a lot of emotions, y'all. So when you, especially when we're going through our menstruals and all of those different things, the emotions get stronger. So when you get up in the morning and you start looking at yourself and you like, damn, I ain't finna put on this, I don't feel like this. Now you going looking how you feeling instead of just every day just getting up, making yourself look exactly how you should make yourself feel. Like if just because you're feeling sick and you know you got to keep going, that don't mean you got to look sick, right?
Correct.
What I do every day when I get up for work,
Get fully dressed.
no matter how I feel, I'm going to work looking like I'm going to work. So that alone encourages me to make sure I go out in the day to have a good day. I'm not going to allow how I feel to be my dependency for the day. If that's the case, then I'm going to really have a fucked up day. If we're being honest, because I'm already looking how I feel. That's why I be like, y'all go to school looking like y'all don't care about each other, about yourself, but that's how, just because everybody go to school looking like that, that don't mean you got to go to school looking like that.
I go to school looking
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about y'all whole generation. Nobody go to school dressed. Everybody look like golf.
When I had done, I'm going clean.
That's true. But
When I had
y'all,
done, it's ready to go home. Ready to go. I'm ready to go anyways, though.
but you gonna be better looking because your hair done.
Yes, when everything, I don't know, it just makes a person feel good, better when everything is done.
So I'm
Make you
supposed to
want
not
to
get.
get
I'm
dressed.
supposed to not get dressed because I gotta wear my own natural bun.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was my next time, I put jail.
That's your business. I mean, so why you? So
I'm just trying to go. I ain't really trying to be seen as cool.
only reason why you ain't putting gel is because you don't want to rewash it because you're finna get it done. Let's be honest.
But also, I ain't always doing all that. I'm trying to be ready. I get up at 7. I be ready at 17 on a good day if I ain't got my hair done. It's just all about when everything is done, it make you feel better, make you want to. Okay, I gotta do this.
Well, y'all, that's society. Because it ain't always about you having a hairdo that should make you feel good. You should feel good about you already.
I feel good.
But you don't want to do your hair.
That make me feel good. I don't got to do my hair sometimes.
No, but you don't want to even lay your edges down till your hair done. That's crazy. It is a point. Y'all, you
that's not important.
Why not?
You don't have
Why
to have
is it
your
not?
edges laid every time when your hair is not done. You just can go and be who truly yourself. Like y'all always say, be treated like so wow.
That's not what I said. My point is you feel like you can't put your edges, you can't have your edges done just because you ain't got no hair in your head, but your bun and your edges is blowing.
They ain't blowing though.
What they do?
That's
not what I said.
My edges, I brush them back. This is what I do. Brush my hair. You see me. I brush my hair back.
But it don't never be nowhere. It look like this what it look like to me. Like
it looks like
you know, remember. I know what you mean, stupid.
This is real.
Listen, E, what I'm trying to what I'm trying to say to you is you don't even lay your hair down. You just
I do. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm about to find a photo because there's 6 people on here and they need to know that you don't have when your hair is
I'm going back to my questions. I'm going back to my show. You do what you're doing over there. Okay.
Who edges not laid down? Thank you.
Well, you look cute right now.
On my way out. Just do a little water. All I need is a little water. You know, I'm just the Dominican. All right, let's go.
The next thing on the, I like that one, but I'm gonna get back to that one. You gotta do now. This is one of the biggest things that happen in college. Y'all, it's huge because I think all of us that did this. My first year at TCC, it was a lot of eating going on, not going to the gym. We cooked a lot, we ate out a lot.
Get big.
Listen, take care of your body, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. That does not happen in college. It's a lot. It's a lot of laziness goes on when it comes to taking care of your body.
All college people want to do is drink, party, sleep. They barely go to class.
Why would you say that?
I'm just being real.
You know a lot of college kids? Oh, okay. And this is what they told you?
I know two personally.
Well, two. We said two, and you just did a whole all college.
They got pretty
kids,
big.
All college kids do. So yeah, it's a lot of eating going on. It's a lot of eating going on. It's a lot of non-exercising. It's a lot of non-getting sleep. Because I remember we used to have when I was in college right here in Tyler, it was homecoming. And the homecoming weekends and game weekends, going to classics and all of that, you was up the whole weekend. You probably slept 2 hours just to go to the next event. Like if y'all coming home to take a bath, y'all come take a bath real quick, and now you off to the next thing. It's a constant moving situation. You tired. You start, and that's why a lot of people in college, they start looking older because of all the partying, hanging, drinking, banging, all the things you're doing. So take care of your body, do all those wonderful things. Do that. Say take care of your body, exercise, and get enough sleep. All right. What y'all think about that? How y'all feel about that? High school and college. What you think about that, Jay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said Jay.
I said yeah.
She said yeah.
That's all you gotta say?
Yeah, it don't gotta expound on everything, boo.
I'm in spinal exercise. Ain't nothing spinal.
Yeah, I feel like you really do because I'm not gonna lie. Once
You exercise, you eat good.
My body was right.
That don't mean that just because you ain't gaining a lot of weight right now, does that mean that you're not supposed to exercise and eat good and take care of your body? No, it don't matter about your size. You're supposed to do it at any size. You heard what I said, Alpha. Take care of your body, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep.
I understand all that just because you're not gaining weight, but that's true too. But if you see yourself getting big, and you just sit up there still getting big, and you still ain't doing nothing about it, just getting big, go baby.
Don't expect to be motivated by motivation. Now I just was saying that you gotta encourage and affirm and motivate yourself, but don't expect that to be the only thing that you motivate yourself with. You got to have other things to use as your motivation to get through. And your motivation skills should be achieved set at high. Like you gotta set them at a high level so that when you do what you're doing, you either you are continuing to be motivated or you allow your motivation to dwindle because you're not setting your goals high enough for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that your goals are set to the point that you can actually achieve them, and then make sure you overset them, like go beyond that. So if I set my goal at an achievable goal, I need to be 2 points higher than that so I can make sure that I'm like set it really at 2 points higher versus just the goal that you're trying to achieve is what I'm saying. All right. Y'all, you agree? Agree? Give yourself time and energy to keep relationships strong in your next step to your life. Now, remember, everybody not going to college. Remember that now. Some people are going to trade school. Some people getting jobs. Some people entrepreneurs. Everybody not going to college. So you have to still utilize these same resources as you doing whatever you choose to do. You got to still give yourself time and energy to keep your relationship strong with the people who you value. Because you're gonna all need support. We all need support, and in order to have support, we have to be a person that gives support as well. We cannot just be out here waiting for everybody to look after us and do for us, and we ain't doing nothing in return. What y'all think?
I agree.
Just I agree. Nothing else. Y'all good?
Yeah, I agree. That's right.
Okay. All right. Ask yourself, whom do I envy? And envy is a very unpleasant emotion, and we often don't even want to admit to ourselves that we're feeling envious. I don't have an envious bone. Like, I don't see people and be like, ooh, or like, she should have that. I want it. No. But negative emotions do play a very important role in a happy life. So they warn us that because they warn us that something needs to change. When we envy someone, it's a sign that the person has something that we wish we had for ourselves. Just go get it. And that's useful to know. So if you have an envious bone in your body, put it to the side. Take it out, throw that bitch away. It don't work over there. You can't get nothing achieved with being spiteful and envious. You just really can't. It's hard. And a lot of it gonna come from a negative place, and you're gonna end up on somebody double because you sitting up here taking from enviousness. You know that know your tail. In gambling, a tail is a change in behavior that reveals your inner state. So gamblers look for tails as clues about whether other players are holding good or bad hands. So in yourself, you got to know your tail. So for instance, my tail is that when I'm feeling anxious or worried, I reread books. This is the author saying that. They reread books when they know they're feeling a certain type of way about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you end up doing, because that has you in a comfort so that you will not have to face something that you need to face, you will go back and do something that you already did. Rewatching shows, the whole coziness and the familiarity of what you used to do and what you're used to. If you fall into the funk of knowing that you can depend on familiarity, then you are going in a backward shift. It's being cozy is not comfort. I mean, it's not progression. When you're going backwards, you fall into a comfort zone. You can't do that. Not when you're trying to progress. Falling into that comfort zone of doing things that you used to do is not a part of your progression. What do y'all think about that?
I agree too.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
One of y'all go. Here you go.
Getting too comfortable will have you to become stagnant. And when you become at a place where you're just too stagnant, you don't move at all in your life, then it's just like, whatever I'm doing now, I'm just going to do forever. Because if you get too comfortable and too stagnant, you don't move or make no progression in your life, then how are you going to move forward in a goal that you want to do? A goal is not anything without an action. So you can't get too comfortable if you want to actually pursue that goal. So yeah.
Okay, Jay. Good job.
I picked back up what he said. Yes, I agree too. Like, never get too comfortable in a position or in life and wherever you at in life. Because when you get too comfortable, you never want to keep going to do something better. Like for instance, if I sell food, if I just get comfortable with selling food, I never open a restaurant. Or you never get too comfortable with just what you're doing because you got bigger things that you could be doing.
And just because say you get a job today, but another job offer you more tomorrow at a new state, it could be anywhere. You gonna keep the job you got today? I say go for it because you standing and being comfortable. Because you standing and being comfortable with what you already doing when you really could be doing something way bigger. Like people don't see the bigger picture, they just always, well, hey, I make 20K now, so I just might as well continue.
What's 20K?
I might as well just continue to make 20K. Instead, you could be making 50K, but you just want to be too comfortable.
Okay. Great. I like both of those. Those is real good. On the comfort level. We definitely do not want to be stagnant. So know your tail. Whenever you start following yourself going into something you used to do that reminded you of comfort, turn the other direction. look the other way.
Mhm.
Cross the other street. All right. Oh yeah, I was on here the whole show. We almost done. Yeah. So here you get on my nerves. You don't never want to be touched. It's annoying. Okay. So pulling other things that help you pull yourself out of funks. Pulling yourself together. Okay, so when you are on your own, it's okay to shed those tears, to shake whatever off that you're going through. Shed those tears, get out of that dark space, and focus on your exciting new life. Okay? Now, this is for the parents, along with the children. You guys are about to go into Jade has already began. You are about to go into a whole different realm of Erica. And it's easy as a parent to say, don't go out there and fall down and don't think you can get up again. It's easy for us to say it because we've been through it. For people who are going through things for their first time, they tend to be much harder on themselves and get into these funks where they feel like life is over because this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And I want to remind you that as you're experiencing the mixed emotions about going out, the parent is also experiencing the mixed emotions because now we have to let go of your hand a little bit more to let you go and see what it's about. It's not always easy. It's not always hard. It's not always simple to just get through and push through. But the most important part is that you're doing it. So during senior year, there's a muddling and a push and pull between child and parent over who will do what. When announced that something was now the responsibility of the parent or the responsibility of the child, you get a shrug or hope for the best on a lot of occasions because kids only care about what they want to care about, period. So you have to help them in certain realms. You got to push them in certain realms, help them make these decisions. Because you said earlier you still haven't decided on the college, and you still haven't. You're still up in the air. It's crazy. For me, it's crazy for me because that's my feeling. But it's crazy for me because I'm worried about what's the next step for you because you have no idea what's your next step. You just know you want to go to a college. You haven't decided which college yet. So, of course, that worries me because then it's like, dang, she going to wait till the last minute to make a decision.
I'm talking to different admission counselors. I'm even texting Miss Melinda from Trio. She helped me. She trying to get a scholarship. So I'm not waiting. It's just a huge decision because
it is
one
waiting.
is in
you know
Texas,
why?
one is in Orlando, one is in Florida.
It is still waiting though, because, and I'm not saying that you can't wait till the last minute to decide because it's your life. However, decision making for colleges is done well before.
That's them.
I ain't talking about them. I said decision making. That's just a thing. It's not a them. It's just what it is. Y'all, what y'all had? Decision day. Wait, what day was decision
May
day?
1st.
May 1st. And you still waiting to decide on where you want to go based on what?
Based on place where it's at and what they offer me.
So, like I was saying, we worry about the fact that kids haven't completely made decisions on what they want to do, and when we're trying to assist them, it's a lot of shrugging or I got this all the way up until the day that they need to leave.
I'm gonna have to get away for.
So, parents, you need to learn how to manage stress and learning how to cope with different strategies because you're gonna sit up and watch yourself go through different emotions while you're dealing with your child. When Jada was going off to college, I was sad, happy, depressed. What? Sad, happy, depressed, emotional. But the most I was joyful and happy. And when every day that I would talk to her, she was like, I'm okay, mommy. I'm doing this, mommy. I'm doing that, mommy. Da, 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 da. And then the day that she called me and told me that she missed me and she missed home, I lost it, y'all. I wanted to get on the road to go get my baby and pack her up and bring her home. I wanted her back. But I also knew that this was a time for her to face her demons and the things that she needed to see in the world too, and to trust herself, because it's not like you were raised wrong. It's not like you was raised with a silver spoon either. But you do know that she does know that she has parents that she can depend on and a family that she she was. Y'all was not raised with no silver spoon. So dependability. As a parent, my advice to other parents is to make sure that you are a dependable resource to your children. And I'm not talking about just financially. I'm talking about to where if something is going wrong, you are the first person that they're going to call. When things happen, they're going to lean on you. They're going to make sure that they know that there's a trusting element between them. If you let your children leave and go off into this world without them feeling like they have your back or you got their back, you're gonna have a strange relationship with them throughout their college years. They may not reach out to you, they may not tell you what's going on, they may be too fearful or too scared to even speak up about what's going on because you haven't given them that comfort. It's our time to put our emotions to the side, go in the bathroom and deal with it, face it on days when they're not around, but do not always show them that you are missing them or you are willing to drive off a cliff to come pick them up right then, because they have to do this. This is their goal. This is their life. It's your job to be their support system. So to all the parents who have 2K, 2-3 graduates this year, albeit college, graduate, high school, when they're leaving home, the younger graduates, they still got more time with you and they growing into themselves. But the ones that are about to get out into that world, congratulations. It's a different journey. Love on your children, make sure that they know that you got their back, period. Y'all got anything y'all want to add to that? Nothing. Nothing about graduation. Nothing about the fact that you got to walk out.
Hey, I'm congrats to the people. That's all I say. It's a great feeling to walk across that stage. That's all.
I killed all my senior minutes.
What's your GPA?
I have a 4.0 graduating with a 4.0 now.
Just like me.
A little rocky, not gonna lie.
Just like me.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all the way
Yes,
I'm a Lipton. 4.0 GPA with honor, bro. No, I'm just not in all that stuff. My neck will not be as heavy, but it's because of school I go through. Anywho, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
They call me heavy neck.
That bad shit.
They still call me that.
I killed all my senior years. This is what I'm trying to say. Once to the senior class next year, go out with a bang. Tell your mama, get ready to spend the cash and the cheese. We is not saving no money. You have to go out with a bang. Everything big. Don't go to SWI. Do your own photo shoot. Do everything big. Everything. Because this is a year that you want to remember. I had a great time, a blast, and now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'll probably never talk to these people again. That's just me though. I'm ready to go start my new life. I already have a wonderful life. I live lavish.
Okay. Thank you, E. I appreciate you for coming on my cast. And remember, y'all, tune in every second Wednesday of the month. As Gen Z, SW Live will have Gen Z on, and they are part of Gen Z. They never like this on Gen Z, so she never liked this on Gen Z. I don't have anything to say about Jada because she's been chilling the whole show. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in because I wanted y'all to hear from the youth just about what they feel about stepping out into this world and the things that they're experiencing while they're out there. Because we warned them. We did. We told them it wasn't going to be easy. But everybody got to take that chance and take those steps into that journey themselves. So thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all every Wednesday on SW Live. I'm over here live on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, you can check my website out. I'm on Freedom Train Network, Shel This World Live, my people. Y'all tune in every Wednesday, 6:30. Thank y'all so much. See y'all next Wednesday. Not next Wednesday. I won't be here next Wednesday. I got a graduation to attend. But we will be back the Wednesday after. But y'all tune in to any of the upcoming shows that we got Gen Z on, okay? Y'all enjoy. Peace. You so